everybody? We feeling good? Make some noise. Come on. All right, have a seat. Welcome to the Comedy Cube. This guy coming to the stage is one of my favorites. Not only is he so funny, guys, he also has his own travel show where he produced and created called Comedy Bites. Everyone, make some noise for Davian Velez.
Yes, I came all the way from the Bronx. How you guys doing? That's right. I'm from New York, Puerto Rican from New York. That's right. You know, COVID shut down New York. I said, you know what, babe, fuck that shit. Grab the dog. I bought a convertible before I lose my hair, and we moved to Vegas. That's right. I'm one of y'all, West Coast, whatever that is. You know, that whole time, I don't know. I like it, though. I like this West Coast stuff. In Vegas, I'm seeing stuff in Vegas that you don't see in New York. Like, they got the desert. We got trees and grass in New York, in the Bronx. You know, they got casinos. You know, we got closest thing is Atlantic City. If any of y'all ever want to go to Atlantic City and you want to know what it's like, picture Vegas taking a shit, that would be Atlantic City. They got stuff you see. I've never seen the stuff that I see in Vegas. You see, you know, they got Mexicans that speak English. I've never seen that before. I'm from the Bronx, New York. They don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, in New York, I'm 6'3". Most of them are 3'6", okay? Mexico in the house? Mexico, where you at? I love y'all. Y'all are cool out here, but that English thing messed me up. I was like, yo, Papo, let me get some tacos. He's like, all right, dude. I said, what the fuck is going on here? He just said, dude, yo. But y'all Mexicans out here in the West Coast are opposite of the ones on the East Coast, especially with this hot sauce crap. Okay, I'm Puerto Rican. Caribbean Latinos do not do hot sauce. We don't mess with that. Y'all Mexicans, and y'all love it. But your green sauce is the hot sauce in New York. That's the mild out here on the West Coast. Nobody told me that, okay? The mild in New York is the dark red. The dark red out here on the West Coast, that's the volcano hot, free abortion hot shit, okay? Nobody told me this, yo. I'm a Cancer, I'm sensitive, B. Yo, I was like, yo, Papo, let me get 3 tacos. Put a lot of that dark red sauce on there. He's like, you sure? I said, yes, now, coño. Oh, coño, okay. 2 seconds later, he's like, te gusta puñeta, way. Fuck you. You're trying to kill me, yo. What's wrong? Oh, but I love y'all Mexicans, man. Y'all are awesome. Y'all been mad welcoming. But one thing I don't understand is why y'all got upset when Trump wanted to build a wall. Why y'all got upset? That would be the best thing that happened in Mexico. Biden should build the rest of that wall. That'll be the best thing that'll happen in Mexico. By Biden building that wall, he will single-handedly solve the housing crisis in Mexico. Think about it. He's giving them one big-ass wall. All the Mexicans I know, they're the best at construction. You bring 3 more walls on the roof, boom, you got a house right there. Hector, where you live? On the coast. The coast of what? America, mira. Look, it goes all the way down, fool. Fool, what? Your slang is different, yo. One of these, I'm walking out, one of these Mexicans come up to me, he's walking like this. He's like, yo. I'm like, what's wrong with his legs, B? He's like, yo, what up, fool? What up, fool? You a cholo? I'm from the Bronx. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm like, I'm a chulo, papi chulo. I don't know what. The hell is a cholo? And he's like, oh, where you from, fool? Where you from, fool? I was like, I'm from the Bronx. Oh, you from New York? But don't be calling me stupid because all you guys in New York be calling everybody stupid. And I'm like, that's true. We do that all the time. I call you, I'm like, yo, stupid, what you doing? Yo, stupid, come over here. Stupid, stop being an asshole. And that's my mother, you know what it is? That's just how we talk. But then I just realized this pendejo just called me fool. Fool and stupid is the same word, stupid, okay? The hell are you saying? Because you know what it is? a lot of people that are not Latino sometimes can't tell the difference between us Puerto Ricans and Mexicans. And you know how you tell the difference? I'll tell you right now. Go to New York one day. Go to Central Park. You see a bunch of Latin guys on one side playing baseball. Latin guys on the other side playing soccer. Where the Puerto Ricans at? That's right. We don't mess with that soccer shit. There's too much running involved in that sport. Puerto Ricans are not runners. There's nobody in the track and field team in Tokyo right now for the Olympics. From Bayamon, where I'm from, no, it doesn't happen. We don't run. You know, only time you see a Puerto Rican run after hit of a baseball, oh, whoop, whoop, in the background. That's the only time. Y'all Mexicans love to run. Y'all love to run. Y'all got borders to get to and stuff like that. Puerto Ricans, we're from an island. Where we gonna run to? The water? Oh, mira, it's way. Mira, play baseball. The Yankees pick us up later. It's okay. I can describe the first time soccer was explained to a Puerto Rican, and he was in shock. He's like, wait a minute. Papi, shut up. Wait a minute. You want me to run all the way over? Then after that, you want me to run all the way back? Then I have to run again. Then come back again. Keep going all fucking day. Hey, papi, at the same time, you want me to kick a ball. Mira, papi, fuck you, okay? Mira, how about this? Throw me the ball. If I hit it, then I run. If I miss it, I sit down. I try again later. It's okay. I don't mess with that. I love y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all are fun. And the crazy thing is, yo, I moved to Vegas, and the craziest part, I moved to the hood by accident. I moved to Northeast Vegas by Nellis Air Force Base. Yeah, that's the hood. Fuck you, you don't know what hood is, okay? I'm from the Bronx and the projects, okay? Where we can't lean on the elevator because that's where everybody pees, okay? Our hoods in the Bronx don't come with 5 swimming pools, okay? And a racquetball court, a tennis court, and a washer and dryer in my apartment, yo? This is the hood? I got a terrace. I got a parking spot where I can see my car. I got a dishwasher. I never had a dishwasher. No Puerto Rican in my family in the Bronx had a dishwasher. One cousin, Maria, and that's because she married an Italian, and that's the bitch that made it. We don't have that. They're telling me that's the hood. But the crazy part is, my girl picked the apartment. And she white. Yeah, I got a hot white girl, you know what I mean? But she's not regular white. She's from Ukraine. Yeah, I got the imported Blanquita Toto. You know what I mean? It's cool. I like it. It's cool. I love having a Ukrainian woman. You know what I mean? It's awesome. I got all different fans now. The Republicans love me because she's hot, tall, and blonde. The Democrats love me because she's an immigrant. It's fucking cool. How cool is that we're gonna get married and I'm gonna be the first ever Latino to make a white woman legal? That is cool. You don't see that in America. You don't see that, papa. And a Ukrainian woman, like, there's no such, they never date a woman from a war-torn country. They don't know what depression. Shut the fuck up, depressed. My cousin got run over by tank. He's depressing. You know, it's like they're a little cold-hearted. You know what I mean? I don't like to argue with her because in order we got to make up, it takes about 10 hours because we got to use Google Translate. It's not cool. I swear to God, she'll be like, read. I'm like, oh God. Then I got to read it and everything like that. You know, it's cool though. You know, coming over here, driving across the country with her, you know, she never saw the country, so I showed her the country, but it was a pain in the ass to find her food. Because she's one of these vegans, you know, but she's a vegan that eats fish, so Pentecostal, you know what I mean? Pescatarian, I'm Catholic, same shit to us, okay? You know, and she's loud, you know what I mean? She's loud, she likes to fight, you know what I mean? She likes to like every time we get into an argument, she'll like try and hit me, but I know karate, so I'm like, stop, oh, stop. But it's like the shit I gotta go through with this woman. You know what I mean? But I never would ever hit my girl. Fellas, never hit your woman. Don't you ever do that. Don't you ever. That's your lady right there? Don't ever hit her. Do what I do. Create her character in UFC 4 on PlayStation. Because I will never hit my girl. But I can tell you this, Amanda Nunez has choked her out a bunch of times. And I'm like, now I can get you to shut the fuck up. But like, finally, You know, I get Chachenko to beat the hell out of her, cyborg, crack the head open, it's awesome. And then I pause it while she's laying there bloody. I'm like, babe, come here, check it out. That's you. Fuck you, asshole. Because I'm scared of her. She's scary, bro. You know what she told me one day? She goes, I don't like your hair down there. You need to shave. I'm like, I'm 45. I like my Boogie Nights bush. You know what I mean? I like to see the tree go out the forest. You know what I mean? One day I wasn't even that drunk, puppy. I fell asleep. I woke up, gone. Everything on here, armpit hair gone like a baby. I went to the bathroom. I'm like, damn, I think it's huge, yo. And then I looked in the mirror and I did one of those girl things like, oh, like I was like, what? And she walked by. She's like, I told you I don't like food. And I was like, what the hell? Scary. She's like, don't you cheat on me. I find out. I'm scared to bring a girl home. She goes, whose head is this? Whose head is this? I'm like, it's blonde. It's yours. Oh, okay, I checked. You know, and it was it. Like, it's crazy. And the thing is, I drag her to comedy shows, and she can't stand it because she doesn't get our humor that well. You know, she doesn't understand American sarcasm. So this is considered torture to her. So what does she do? She tortures me back. When we get back to the house, she watches Russian stand-up, laughing her ass off. Ha, ha, ha. Oh my God, he's so much better than you. I'm like, fuck you. I don't even know what he's saying, yo. I'm like, how you gonna do that shit? You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? I love her. You know what I mean? We argue, but the sex, unbelievable. You know what I mean? Like, unbelievable. You know what I mean? Seriously. For the pandemic, you know, killed a lot of our friends. It killed my friend, killed one of my best friends, Kenny Ortega. This is dedicated to you, my buddy, one of the funniest Puerto Rican comics from New York. You know what I mean? Hurt a lot of us financially. But you know what? I can say COVID brought me the love of my life. You know what I mean? And I met her at the beach, in Brighton Beach. You know what I mean? And I'm a fat boy. I never pick up a hot girl at the beach. I still wear my shirt to go in the water. You know what I mean? And I'm with my small little dog, and I saw her. You know how you piss off a Ukrainian woman? Ask them if they Russian. First minute I met her, I told my dog, I said, yo, go up to her. Snoopy went right up to her. She goes, oh my God, your dog, he's so cute. I was like, ooh. Russian? I know from Russia. I'm from Ukraine. Fuck Russia. I'm like, all right, bitch, relax. There's cops here, okay? Don't fucking hit me. You know, sex, like on the beach during the pandemic, everything was shut. So we'd be in the beach in Brighton Beach in Brooklyn by Coney Island on the lifeguard chair. People walking by. I'm like, babe, people are walking by. She's like, shut up. I have pussy, you have pussy. Keep going. I'm like, all right. I'll keep going. Relax. But you know when I knew I loved this woman? You know when I knew I really fell in love with her? First time we didn't use condoms. First time you go raw, that's love, okay? Because we're in our 40s, okay? And I'm a rare Puerto Rican. I'm 45 years old, Puerto Rican, got a TV show, comedian, and I got no kids, and I'm not gay. Give me a round of applause. Yes. That's right. I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records for Puerto Ricans. 45, by statistics, I'm supposed to be a grandfather, okay? I got no kids that I know about, because I keep changing my number. These girls ain't finding me. You say, as my kid, you better take a blood test, a urine test, a DNA test, a SAT test, a PSAT test, a driving test. Bring me the Maury, prove that shit. And we ain't got no kids, and we older. We don't want no kids. And she's like, and she tells me, the first day, she's like, you know how to control? I said, yes, I pull out. I don't want baby. I don't want baby either. You sure you know how to control? Yes, I pull out. I don't want baby. I was like, I'll push it on the stage. She's like, I buy helmet. Okay, cool. So the first time, we're in bed, we doing our thing, papi, and you know, no condoms, first time you with your lady, 32 seconds later, okay? I pull out, I'm like, and I catch it in my hand, because, new pussy, new sheets. You don't want to fuck up the new sheets, right? They're just so expensive. They're from IKEA. So anyway. So I catch it in my hand, and I'm about to wipe it up. She goes, no, wait, give it to me. I said, excuse me? She goes, yes, give it to me. She said, you want me to throw it, or you want underhand, like softball? Or? She goes, stop play. This is not comedy. Give it to me. I'm like, okay. Here. Swear to God. She's like, yes, American women don't understand. It's an amazing mask. It makes you so much younger. It takes off so many years. You need to eat pineapple. I'm gonna buy you pineapple. And strawberry. You need strawberry. Oh my God. Hashtag Bukkake party. I swear. You're gonna do it. Oh my, today you crazy. You give me 3 masks. You're my new Puerto Rican cosmetologist. I was like, all right, cool. It takes off decades. You don't believe me? Look at her. She's right back there. She's 82 years old. She look good for 82. But she's the love of my life. But the crazy thing is, she picked the apartment in the hood in Vegas. We taking the tour. We go on the tour because nobody's out, right? So freaking, she sees the apartment. She's like, oh, walk-in closet, jacuzzi tub, we take. I'm like, all right, cool. She goes back to our other apartment in Brooklyn. I'm moving in by myself on a Wednesday. I'm on Craig Road in Vegas. All of a sudden, I'm at the light. Mad cops passing me by. Fucking SWAT team. SWAT team tanks. Coroner vans. All this shit. I'm like, something must have happened at Nellis Air Force Base. I get to the front of my complex. The cops got the shit shut down because some guy took his wife and baby hostage. They're not letting anybody in or out the complex. This is my moving day. I'm in a U-Haul truck. I pull up to a cop. I'm like, yo, officer, I'm supposed to move in here. He goes, not today, you're not. I said, officer, I'm from New York. I just signed a 6-month lease, and I'm moving into a bad area. He goes, listen, I'm an officer of the state of Nevada. I'm not allowed to give you my personal opinion on our wonderful state and our beautiful cities. But I can tell you this, all the calls to my precinct come from your complex. I'm like, oh my God, I just moved into the hood with my tall, white, blonde girlfriend and a small dog. Now I'm freaking out, and now the neighbors are coming out, and I'm from the hood, and I could tell these neighbors were hood, okay? Because I went up to this girl, and I knew she was hood, because all of her kids' names were tattooed on her left fucking arm, okay? Because nobody was out when I took the tour. I guess they're like leasing office, sent a text out, don't come outside, we're trying to get a deposit. So I go to this girl, I'm like, yo, boo, I just signed a 6-month lease here. Am I moving into a bad area? She goes to me, oh my God, this place is mad ratchet, yo. I wouldn't recommend this shit to my family, but the apartments be nice. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, oh my God, I just moved into the hood. I got a 6-month lease. I'm freaking out. I call her up on WhatsApp. I'm like, babe, look what the fuck you did. You just moved us into the hood. There's cops right there, okay? There's hostage negotiators there. There's SWAT team snipers right there. There's freaking ambulance. You just moved us into the hood. You know what that beautiful woman told me? She goes, babe, I'm from Ukraine. It's a war-torn country. I grew up next to Chernobyl. You think I'm scared of your American Vegas hood? Please, okay? She's like, my uncle invented AK-47, okay? It's open carry in Vegas. You get gun, I get gun. I'm like, I'm Puerto Rican, I already got knives. It's okay. That's one thing that bugged me out, open carry. They got open carry in Vegas. I went to the bank. I'm at the bank waiting online at the teller during the pandemic with a mask on. There's a guy behind me with a gun on his waist. Security guard over there in the corner, no fucking gun. I'm like, I'm in a bank. I'm like, psst, yo. Psst, yo. He's like, what? I was like, stupid. You don't see the gun right here? He goes, it's open carry. I said, y'all are bugging, yo. But I like it. But my favorite thing about being with this woman is I don't got to date no more. All you millennials, all you guys like to, and dating now because everything's on an app. And that's not nice. I'm 45. I can't deal with this. Okay? You know what I mean? On Bumble and Tinder, you see these girls? Everybody nowadays, they all got every girl got a picture of them skydiving with somebody on it, you know, or hiking. I'm from New York. I'm not going to climb over a rock to look at another rock, okay? We don't give a shit about that. But then the worst part is, you women are evil because you figured out the secret on how to trick us guys and make us swipe left. And that's not fair. And I'm going to tell you guys what to do. You know what the secret is, bro? They take a picture at this angle. And they stick the head up really high. So the 3 chins just magically disappear. And if the breasts are big enough to cover the area of their body they neglected their entire existence, you don't realize she's that big until you see her in person. I live in Vegas. It's a desert. I got a Mini Cooper. It's hot. I can't do it with big girls. I'm sorry. It just can't work for me. Thank you. You know, it's true. I'm sorry. Catfish. Dude, I got catfish 22 times on Plenty of Fish. I swear to God. I gave up. I got her. I said, I'm done. Because you know why? Because I'm an asshole. At 45, you know, when we older, we don't care. We don't care about your causes. We don't care about your likes. We don't care about your comments. After 40s, we do stuff that we enjoy. Stuff that makes us happy. We take our, I'm outside smoking a cigarette. This couple walks by. You know, smoking could kill you? I'm like, yeah. So can not mind your own fucking business, okay? So vete pa carajo. Got time for this shit. Oh. For real, bro. Like, and that's the whole thing. I quit drinking. You know what I mean? We both quit drinking. No, I quit buying drinks, okay? But because I remember I would get drunk, I'd become a real asshole. You know what I mean? Like, I remember I was drunk because I met this hot-ass girl one day at a club. Big, huge, fake boobs. I like fake boobs because you feel like your credit got better. You know what I mean? Because I'm 40. Most girls in the East Coast and the Bronx, they got East Coast, West Coast titties after 40. They lay on the back. One go to the East, one go to the West. All right. I shouldn't be able to lick your nipple and navel in one swipe. It's not sexy. So I met this hot-ass gorgeous girl, big fake boobs. She's like, oh my God, Papa, you were funny, yo. We going to the diner after. You want to go? I'm drunk. I'm like, fuck a diner. I got weed, I got a pool, I got steaks, boo. Let's go to my house. She's like, word, Papi? Okay. But my friend got to come with me. Look at the fellas. Yeah. Her friend, bro, ugliest woman I've ever seen in my life. You know when they say somebody fell off the ugly tree? She must have fell off the tree, hit every branch on her way down. Then the tree fell on her in the building next to it. I wouldn't fuck her with your dick and him pushing. That's how bad her friend was. I'm drunk off my ass. I look at her friend, I'm like, oh, nope, people know me here. She can't get in my car. She's like, we'll meet you on the corner. I said, no, sweetie, oh, people know me on the corner. And then her friend come up to me, she's like, what? You ain't got no friends with me? I said, no, sweetie, oh, I like my friends. I got enemies. Hold on a second, let me find one. Cause it's hard, man. Now at this age, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm good. I got hurt and I got my small little dog. You know what I mean? And it's funny, people always say, oh, you look gay if you got a small dog. It's not true. You look gay if you walk with your boy and you got a small dog. I walk outside here with the host, everybody can be like, I knew they was fucking. I swear to God. That's how we got on Comedy Cube, I swear. And I love my little guy, you know what I mean? That's my dude, you know what I mean? And no man has ever bonded with his dog. The first time they got his dog, like I did with my dog Snoopy. How I got him from another producer promoter. She goes, I'll give you him, but you got to headline 3 comedy shows for me in 1 year, and you got to bring him up once a year to breed. That's why my dog got 17 kids, like a typical Puerto Rican. And that's my little dude, you know what I mean? So the first day I get him, at the time, I was dating this girl in the Poconos, okay? I go to her house. She had a Chihuahua. As I'm fucking her on the couch, he's fucking her Chihuahua in the corner. Swear. She goes, what's he doing? I said, the same thing we doing. She goes, he better not get her pregnant. I said, I'm worried about you. She's like, my tubes are tied. I'm like, call her off, all right? Ever since then, don't gotta give him a break. And that's my dude. And then when we're on our way over here to Vegas, she goes, babe, how are we gonna get him in everywhere? We driving, what are we gonna do? I said, no problem. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm a hustler. I went on Amazon, best $12. I got the service dog vest. Yeah, because they can ask you what services you provide, but they cannot ask you for the paperwork. So the whole trip across the country, we got him in every bar, every club, everywhere. Snoopy hanging out with us, taking shots, he's rolling my weed. It was great. Best little dog in the world. But then we get to Vegas, we go to the Circa Casino, and it's the new casino. So they got new security guards, and they all got earpieces dressed in black like they're about to fight John Wick, you know? So I go over there, and I'm with the dog, and he sees my small little dog. He's like, oh, he's a service dog? What services he provide? I looked him right in the face. I was like, well, sir, I suffer from seizures, and he's trained anytime I have a seizure to go up to somebody in uniform. You want me to demonstrate? He's like, no, go. I was like, I can show you. He's like, no. I was like, thank you. So anytime I walk into a casino in Vegas with my dog, I got to shake for the camera because they all know me as a twitchy comic, you know what I mean, in Vegas. But you know, man, you know, I may be a likable asshole, but I try and be nice. I try and be humble because you have to. And everybody, be nice and be humble to everybody you meet because you never realize how small this world is. For real. This world is very small. And I can simply prove to you why simply on how I got my name, Davian. My name, Davian, my mom made it up over 45 years ago. Her best friends in the village, it was a gay couple named Dave and Ian, owned a beauty parlor, and she just put it together. Yeah. I'm named after 2 gay dudes. So I got big lips and a big ass, you know? I'm a gay guy's dream, but I'm strictly cha-cha, okay? But fast forward 44 years later, last year my friend calls me up. He's like, yo, Davian, you want to do security at the Southampton Social Club in the Hamptons because Justin Bieber's going to be there. I'm like, hey, I know karate, rich white kids, what can happen? New material, right? So I go over there. The owner of the club, his name was Ian, and he had an earring in his right ear. So I figured, this guy likes to get teabagged occasionally. So I go up to head of security. I'm like, yo, you know if the owner Ian ever owned a beauty parlor in the village over 44 years ago? Was there some guy named Dave? He goes, I don't know about a beauty parlor, but his husband's name is Dave. Now, mind you, 2 things on my bucket list. 1, meet the guys I'm named after. 2, drive my car with my shirt off. I got 30 pounds to go. I'm almost there, okay? So I go up to him. I'm like, hey, Ian, how are you? I'm Davian, your security guard. He's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, sir, you know Gladys Velez? My mother. He stops. He goes, child, I haven't heard that name in over 40 years. That was my best bitch back in the day. I was like, your husband's name is Dave. He goes, how do you know that? I was like, because my name is Davian, my mom is Gladys, and I'm named after you and your husband. Oh. True story. He's standing there in shock. He's like, oh my God. That is by far the nicest, most humbling compliment anybody has ever given me. I looked him right in the face. I said, Papi, I'm the Puerto Rican son you never wanted. You and your husband call me Junior Puñeta, okay? I love you, Comedy Cube. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm the likable asshole. Uno.
This has been a Funny Media Group production.